All right, this is super interesting, and it's really just a pleasure to watch. One of the most prominent people who plans to formally object, sir, I object to the counting of the electoral votes tomorrow, is Republican Senator Josh Hawley. Because Josh Hawley was, I guess, because he was the first senator to announce he would object, he's received more attention than some other senators who jumped on the bandwagon after the fact. And Josh Hawley went on Fox News yesterday. Good for him. And Bret Baier actually pushed back on the nonsense that Josh Hawley was touting. And Josh Hawley became visibly uncomfortable. He had that look on his face that Tucker Carlson is known for, where it's sort of like a dog hearing your voice out of the answering machine and kind of like a confusion. And when Bret Baier starts pushing back on Josh Hawley gets that look. Here is Bret Baier starting with, what exactly is the point of you objecting tomorrow or, Wednesday? What is the goal of that? Take a listen.
So the Supreme Court didn't take up that case either. They did not take up the quick case, the Supreme Court. We've seen courts across the country deal not only with not the standing of different cases, but also the evidence, and some of them Trump judges. I just want to pin you down on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to say that as of January 20th, that President Trump will be president?
Well, Brett, that depends on what happens on Wednesday. I mean, this is why we have the debate.
No, it doesn't.
This is why
the states, by the Constitution, say they certify the election. They did certify it. By the Constitution, Congress doesn't have the right to overturn the certification, at least as most experts read it.
So Bret Baier is completely correct. Tomorrow's electoral vote count is ceremonial. Mike Pence's role is perfunctory. The states have already certified their electoral votes. That's the legally binding piece, state certification. Tomorrow is really ceremonial. And this is where Josh Hawley starts to get a sourpuss look on his face, like he bit into a lemon, and to start to tell some lies.
Well, Congress is directed under the 12th Amendment to count the electoral votes. There's a statute that dates back to the 1800s, 19th century, that says that there is a right to object, there's a right to be heard, and there's also a certification process.
That's from 1876, Senator, and it's right. the Tilden-Hayes race, in which there were 3 states that did not certify their electors. So Congress was left to come up with this system, this commission, that eventually got to a negotiated grand bargain. But now all of the states have certified their elections as of December 14th, so it doesn't, by constitutional ways, open a door to Congress to overturn that, does it?
When Bret Baier knows the example that Hawley is referring to, Hawley realizes, oh no, this is not going to go that well. And Bret Baier is completely correct. What Josh Hawley is referring to is a mechanism that's really in place for when some states have not certified the electoral vote. That's not the case this year. Every state on December 14th. Can you believe it's been a month since that? It feels like days. On December 14th, every state certified the electoral vote. And then listen to Josh Hawley's answer.
Well, no, I'm talking about the statute, Brett. There's a statute that governs what Congress does on January the 6th. And it says that we have a vote of certification and that we have the opportunity to debate the results, to certify the results. We count them and then we certify. And my point is, this is my only opportunity during this process to raise an objection and to be heard. I don't have standing to file lawsuits. I'm not a prosecutor anymore. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I can't investigate claims of voter fraud on my own, but I do have a responsibility in this joint session of Congress to either say I've got no problem with it or I do have a problem with it. And my constituents expect me and they're right to say I have a problem.
Constituents? Don't you have a responsibility to tell them that it's not going to be President Trump as of January 21st as well?
Well, Brett,
So there, Josh Hawley kind of admits the truth, which is, this is all I can do. And that's what this is all about. What is there that anyone can do, given that Joe Biden won? And all they can do is virtue signal to Donald Trump that they are trying. So Hawley has definitely, he seemed to be expecting more of a fawning softball interview from Bret Baier. Much of the Fox News audience is furious with Bret Baier for pointing out that Josh Hawley is lying to them after all. You would think that an audience would want to know if an elected official is lying to them. But no, the Fox audience is mad that Bret Baier exposed Josh Hawley's lies, but Hawley's just squirming and it's fantastic and it will all be over very soon. I'm still receiving, and we even got some paid super chats during yesterday's Trump rally live stream. I'm still getting messages from people saying, totally seriously, David, don't you realize that by Thursday, Trump will be the official winner and Biden is going to be in handcuffs? Well, listen, I don't even have to argue. We're down to the last 48 hours. Let's wait and see, and we will see very soon. Let me know what you expect tomorrow in Washington, D.C. Let me know via Twitter, where you can find me at Pakman. If one of your goals for the new year is to cut back on carbs and sugar, check out one of our sponsors, Monk Pack. Monk Pack Keto Granola Bars fill you up and taste like your favorite sweet snacks, but they just have 1 gram of sugar, just 2 grams of net carbs at only 140 calories. They have a soft, chewy texture, and they come in delicious flavors like coconut cocoa chip, peanut butter, and maple pecan or pecan or pecan. It's all of the above, actually. They're perfect for a quick breakfast, a snack between Zoom calls, or a late night treat. Not only are they keto friendly, they're gluten-free, grain-free, plant-based, no soy, trans fats, or sugar alcohols, no artificial colors. And Monk Pack is so confident in their keto snacks that they back them with a 100% money-back guarantee. Try it for yourself and you'll see how delicious these are. You'll get 20% off when you go to monkpack.com and use coupon code PAKMAN. The link is underneath this video.